What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, my discussionary series looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and their over 28 years of music making. And as I talked about in the last episode of JamiroFan Talks About, I'm currently doing a recurring series called The DJs That Remixed Jamiroquai. In this episode, I'm going to be looking at the standalone single release of the final release from Jamiroquai's Sony BMG album deal before they went off and signed with Universal Music in 2006. Of course, I'm talking about the Greatest Hits compilation, High Times, the singles 1993 to 2006. Sadly, there was only one single release from this Greatest Hits compilation, but that's not common. That's not normal. I mean, that's not weird that a Greatest Hits compilation would only have one single release. And the bonus of this single release of this Greatest Hits compilation, I should say, there was of course two unreleased Jamiroquai songs that were released as bonus tracks of this compilation, featuring the just the standard list of Jamiroquai singles having been remastered at that time. There was two great unreleased Jamiroquai songs, which the lead single, of course, was called Runaway. The second one was called Radio. But, of course, as I said, those were leftover songs. But let's get to the remixes of Runaway, which was a great freaking song. Not to mention Radio in its own benefit was an amazing single, too. But in the case of Runaway, there were some remixes that were released of the single releases of Runaway, of course. And the remixes from Runaway, of course, were done by Tom Belton, Grant Nelson, and Alan Braxe with Fred Falke, who, of course, Fred Falke has a long history of doing lots of great remixes for Jamiroquai. But those were some great remixes of Runaway. And if you want more information about the single releases from Runaway during the High Times Greatest Hits compilation era of the band, I'll be sure to put those down below. And, of course, I will be putting a few sample remixes from the Runaway single releases that are currently available on YouTube. All that information will be down in the description of this video down below. So be sure to check that all out on your own time. And coming up in the next episode of JamiroFan Talks About, the DJs That Remixed Jamiroquai, I'll be looking at the first album release, not necessarily the best release from Jamiroquai, but the first fledgling release from Jamiroquai under the Universal Music record label. Of course, I'm talking about Rock Dust Lightstar. That will be coming up in the next episode of JamiroFan Talks About. And as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with more JamiroFan Talks About episodes, more Jamiroquai minutes, and many more Jamiroquai-related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Thank you again, everybody, for the support. Continue to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again really soon with more videos. Bye-bye, everybody.